If you'd like to help us make more episodes, consider joining our Patreon. Links in the description. On this episode of The Haunted Side. Something talked. Full chills. Right here. Whoa. 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 It said tried, and then when it said that, I jumped. And it... What the... Oh my god. Do you not want me to go back here? Are you trying to keep me from going back here? Make sure to give the video a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, so I am here, Mount Hood, Oregon. I'm at the Mount Hood Resort, right out front of Mallards Cafe and Pub. This is the restaurant that is on the property. However, currently, let's walk up a little bit here. It is closed for the season, but not for us. Let's go. We got invited here from a good friend, Dan. Shout out, thank you for letting us come out and check this place out. Super freaking cool. They have things getting thrown. They have footsteps, all kinds of noises moving around in there. There is an attic where they believe there was prostitution happening. There is a basement that people refuse to go down in. I talked to a couple of people that used to do bartending and serving here. Nobody liked to close. Nobody liked to be here or would ever be here by themselves while they're closing. So I say we take this camera right now and we walk in and we go check this place out. So I'm gonna flip this around, but it has been closed for like over a year. So you can see, I mean, there's like, it's definitely, ooh, oh, that I do have a spirit box running already. But yeah, as you come in, there's definitely a vibe in here though. Like there's definitely some feelings going on. So I've got like a little nerve center set up right here. And when you come through here, a lot of dust. Okay, so this looks like it used to be like part of the like restaurant area, and then the bar is actually back over there. But I set up a REM pod. The spirit box is over there with the Tesla coil, and then there's another REM pod right here. Whoa. Right here. Whoa. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That was hella crazy. I don't even know what that was. It sounded like it was back there in the kitchen. And that's one of the things that they say is that they hear all kinds of noises coming from back there. Ooh, I don't know what that was. All right, so I'm gonna walk back this way first. Ooh, getting some REM pod hits. Hi. Are you in this room? Will you come up and talk to me, please? Or can you touch one of these? Oh, that one got a hit. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Oh. I don't know what that was, but that was like a female sounding voice or something, like squeak or something over there. Can you come up and tell me what your name is in this little box right here? That REM pod's getting some hits right there. My name's Patrick. What's yours? Sound like something shifted. On the count of 3, can you try to grab one of these boxes that I have on the table? 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh. Cool, they both went off. That one, oh, okay. Thank you. Can you... How many spirits are in here right now? Wow. Oh, more hits here. Can you go from this one to, and can you go sit back over there? Or can you make that one go off now? Oh man. And that's like huge. Look at that. That's like a huge hit. Can you do that one more time, please? Oh my God. That's like almost on command. Whoa. 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 Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna leave this room for a little bit, but if you want, you can continue to mess around with those things. You can touch them. Oh, that is crazy. Especially that, well, like that one's going off and that one stopped, but they'll like switch. So go ahead. You can keep playing around with that stuff. I'm gonna go walk around a little bit more. Actually, I kind of, you know what, guys? I actually want to grab the obelisk. Hang on a second. Whoa. Something made a noise over there. Wait, let me grab. I'll put it right here. All right, so we got obelisk. Let's go back this way. Ooh, hi. Let's turn it on right now. I'm just gonna see. Who's here?
Jog.
Jog? I thought I said job. I thought that was kind of weird. You want me to jog? The vacuum cleaner hanging out.
Gag.
Gag. Don't like that. So the bartenders that used to work here, they said that...
Aqua.
Oh, God. Aqua? That's pretty crazy. I put it like where the soda gun is. I said aqua. The bartenders would say they used to move stuff around over here. Used to throw... What is that thing? Famous. They used to throw bottles and all kinds of stuff like that. Can you do that right now? I guess there's not really a bottle to throw. There's that right there. Or you know what? They've got the handles for the thing. Can you move that? See if you can move that over. And there is like absolutely like a vibe as you're walking around in here. I don't know what that was. Like a vibe as you're walking around in here. I don't know what that was. It sounded like something moved. There is a vibe in here. Okay. Grabbing the obelisk. Tip. Tip. That, I mean, come on. Tip, and I'm standing at the bar? You want me to leave you a tip? Okay. Oh, you know what? But I don't have my... I'm gonna go get my... And the camera turned off right as I was saying I was gonna leave a tip.
Nod.
Okay, that was weird because it made a sound before it said nod. Like it sounded like a voice came out of here, guys. Did you hear that?
Nod.
Okay, that was weird because it made a sound before it said nod. Like it sounded like a voice came out of here, guys. Did you hear that? It was like... Okay, that's terrifying. Okay. Who's... Something that made a noise right there.
Fall.
Fall? Did you fall? Okay. Yeah, like you can tell they're... Oh, we're not focused this way. But like they're having some issues with...
Mason.
Baby Mason? With leaks and stuff. And they open umbrellas indoors. That's bad luck, isn't it? Look at them all. It's like 3 umbrellas. That's super bad luck.
Find.
Oof, it did that thing again. Oh yeah. So the camera just turned off again. That's the second time now. I hope that's not going to be a continuing thing. Why are you turning the camera off? Or is that you turning the camera off? Let me ask that question. It's probably going to be impossible to see out there, but it is really cool. There's actually, when you look out this window, there's like, might be able to hear it, but there's a waterfall. Like right over there. It's really cool. Just walking around. Who's back here? It said find. I don't remember hearing it say that word, but... Oh yeah, you can hear the water super well right there. God, where am I going? Oh, thank God it dead ends. Are you trapped back here? And guys, that's one of the reasons that that I got asked to come out here, is that they don't know why things happen around here. What was that? Why things happen around here? What was that? It sounded like it was right here. But they don't know why, or who, or like any reason for something to be here. I don't know if there was any documented deaths. I do know about the prostitution upstairs. But they don't know. They have no questions. Or no answers. All questions. So if you can hear me, I don't mean you any harm. I'm just here.
Europe.
I don't mean you any harm. I'm just here.
Europe.
Van in Europe. I'm just here to talk with you. Like, I just want to hear your story, find out why you would be trapped here. So those are restrooms. So we kind of just did a big circle. So there's where we were at. There's the spirit box and everything. Let's go back this way. I swear. Okay. That makes sense because it's one of those doors that like goes both ways, so it jumped back at me. But I swear I heard something over, like right when I came in here. It almost sounded like a voice. Where are you right now? So I heard a story. All right, the camera has decided to just turn itself off and on all night. But I swear I heard something. It sounded like a voice when I was walking in from right here. Where are you right now? Yeah, so basically, that is definitely REM pods. Whoa, what the was that? Whoa. Okay, something happened right here. Something made a noise right here. And I swear I can still hear those REM pods going off. Are you in that room? Okay, so the story that I heard was that there was a chef here working on the line, and there was one of the old like managers, like food and beverage manager, something like that, here with them, and they were sitting right here and they were talking, and there was a pan like somewhere like around here, and one was standing here, one was standing on the other side of the line, and the pan flew off and smashed right here where like the cold prep stuff was, and just smashed onto the ground. So if, ooh, that scared that. Oh my God, it tried. Okay, I'm saying, can you do that? I don't know if I said it just yet, but I was thinking, can you do something like that? It said tried, and then when it said that, I jumped. And it, what the, oh my God. It said tried, and then when it said that, I jumped. And it, what the, oh my God. Hello? Full body chills. Something came, like walked up to me. I heard the steps, and I felt something come stand next to me. Are you here right now? Yeah, this is creepy. There's I don't know what the heck is going on, but there's something weird back here. I'm trying to move this out of the way. Move the ladder. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. Got some hot sauce. Ugh. Below. Oh my God. Got some hot sauce. It's standing down there and it's below this ladder. Are you kidding me? Okay, what if I set that right there? Can you move? Camera turned off again. Guys, I do not know why this camera is having that. Lady? I don't know why this camera is having this much.
Around.
Lady went around. It's having this many issues.
As.
I heard a voice before this said as. Like this doesn't, like this camera doesn't do this.
Monument.
Monument?
Screw. Ravine. Wire. Erase.
Oh my god.
L.
It is going haywire.
Government.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna leave this right here. And you're more than welcome to move it. Or do whatever you'd like, please. Like I was saying, they don't know why you're here or who's here. Could you maybe tell me why? Oh, that went out of focus.
Police. Sure. Surprise.
Police, sure. Surprise. Okay, that's an exit. What's back here?
Mustard. Europe.
That might be the first time that it's saying mustard actually makes sense, right? Like, what's back here? Mustard.
Puncture.
Probably at some point there was mustard back here. It's like the dishwashing pit. Puncture's not a very nice word to hear, though.
Leather. Scratch.
Oof. Leather and scratch. I don't want you to scratch me. Oh, here's the basement. Do you want me to go down and... Is the light is on? I don't remember there being a light on right there. I turned it... That's on, that's off. Oh, there must be another light down there. So that's the basement. I'll head down there a little bit later on. Little bathroom. But like even this, like like why are these walls just that white? And why is it not focusing? Well, actually this room I got like a weird vibe in earlier doing like B-roll and stuff. Like look at this. It's just a white room. Where did that door even come from? Like that door's on. And this is just a random door. And it smells like it's fresh paint too. That's pretty weird. What was this room used for?
Bush. Gas.
Bush. Okay.
Wrench.
Wrench. This is like... This looks like where they would have had like walk-in, like freezers and stuff all like on the floor right here. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it looks like. You can see like they had all the... What the hell is that sound? That's new. There's like a radio bank, but it's not plugged in. Is it this? CO2 tank? I don't know why it would make that noise. It's not It's not. It hasn't even been used in over a year. That's bizarre. Huh. Yeah, that's another creepy room with no explanation. Okay. And it really is like a maze around here. Like I'm all
Syllables.
stab syllables. Ooh, heard that. Whoa. Ooh, heard that. Whoa. I'm not even kidding. It sounds like something is walking up to me. Like I can hear it going like, and it like stops. Whatever. I'm sorry. Like I don't mean to say it, but I don't know who you are or what you are. Can something talked? Full chills right here. Can something talked? Full chills right here. Why are you stuck here? Or are you stuck here? Are you just playing games? Do you know what you're doing? Okay, so I'm back here. So I know where this place is. And I think to go upstairs, I have to go back over that. You know what I'm gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. Guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna go grab the full spectrum camera and I'm gonna set it up right here and just film. Ooh. Is this? Oh, this might be what I heard, like clicking. Okay, yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab the full spectrum camera. I'm gonna set it up right here and I'm gonna film this whole area. And we'll see if we can get something to move. All right, guys, so I got a couple of different cameras set up now. I set up one of the full spectrum cameras in the kitchen. I'm gonna show you that here in just a second. But I decided, because I was hearing so much activity with these REM pods and stuff and the spirit box in here. Also, I forgot to mention it, but the shadow box is right there as well. So I was hearing these go off a ton, and so I decided to just set up one of the. Ooh, hi! I decided to set up one of the night vision cameras. So it's got that whole shot right there. So if you want, can you come out and can you touch one of those boxes? All right. So we're all good there. All right, let's go. All right, let's go back and I'll show you the. Ooh, that was kind of creepy because it was almost like they both were just like bye. Okay, so let's walk back in here. Let's go. So here I've got the full spectrum camera. There it is. This is just kind of acting as a battery. It's like a backup battery, which is pretty dang cool. I didn't even realize it did that. So it's charging these little cameras right here. But I'm gonna hit record. And so that is recording this area where there is literally all kinds of reports of stuff moving and everything over there. So if you want to move something, please see if you can do it. Oh, now. Okay. I also grabbed a K2 meter. Boom. And I grabbed a digital recorder because I'm going to go up, and I still have the obelisk. So I'm going to go up in the upstairs area, which, guys, this is... I mean, all of this is kind of giving me the creeps to begin with, but the upstairs is really creepy. And there's a hallway down the attic area where there's like the individual rooms that it's believed were the rooms for the prostitutes. So let's go up this rickety staircase, and we'll see if we can we'll do an EVP session, maybe up in one of the rooms up here. Yeah, I don't know why this whole area gives me the creeps. Oop. Hi. Something kind of went up right here. It's like a storage room. Turn the obelisk on. Nothing. Oh, never mind. So I'll start over on this side. Breaker. So this is like, this was like an office for one of the golf course superintendents. Nothing too crazy in here. This looks like it, I don't know, this kind of like has like Washoe vibe clubs. Washoe vibe clubs. I don't know what I'm saying. This has Washoe club vibes. Thought writing. Okay.
Mike. Haze. Wars. Forever.
Ooh. That's probably just old floorboards though. Making some noises. Okay, so this is the part. You know, I'm gonna turn the obelisk off for a second. Off because I want to grab. Sorry. I'm gonna grab K2 meter. I haven't used this at all. Ooh, hi. Whoa. Okay. I heard something from there, here, and there all at the same time. Are you up here with me? Whoa. Whoa. What the hell was that? I can't tell if that came from down there or if that was from here. But yeah, okay, so guys, just imagine, set that down for a second. So just imagine you come up this staircase, right? You walk up this staircase, you come around, you come through this door, and then when you're standing here, there's like this door right here. In fact, let me grab it. And I'm going to show you exactly what it was. Okay. Let's grab the K2 meter. So we open this door. Whoa. Okay. It felt like something like pulled my shoulder backwards. Like something was like, don't go. Do you not want me to go back here? Are you trying to keep me from going back here? It's pretty eerie back here. Creaky old floors. So here's room 1. Another room. I get a feeling somebody's behind me. Another one. And I mean, now they're using it as storage, obviously, but it just seems kind of weird, right? So where are you right now? Can you come up and talk to me? Bigger one. God, this is so creepy. Ooh, getting dizzy again. Kind of almost like falling over. Like I can catch myself on the wall. Ooh, that is getting hits though. Look at that. Are you right here? Like that's crazy. That's not even like a little bit. That's huge. And oh, I was gonna say and gone, but it kept going. Ooh, sure, Jesus, what the hell? I got like a pain, like it was like a sharp pain on my back. Look at that. And gone. Are you up here? Oh my God. Oh, please don't blink or something, Santa. Can you imagine? Alright. Now it's like nothing. There's no more hits. Oh, like almost fell over again. I had to catch myself. Oh, I heard a whisper. Hi. Sounded like a footstep, like a thud behind me. Where are you right now? Yeah, this place, man. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to do an EVP session though. Or maybe I'll set it on that. Where's my digital recorder? My back pocket. Yeah, that sounded like a voice. Would you do me a favor? Can you come up and talk into this little box right here instead? I'll be able to hear your voice when I play it back. Here, I'm going to walk into here. Into this. I keep hearing something breathy. Okay. I'm going to walk into here. I was told this is where to go. Okay. Alright, ready? Set. Because that is kind of a weird spot. Maybe I'll just put it right here. Slide that over. Okay, ready, set. Alright, recording, EVP Session. Mallards, upstairs attic room, I guess room 2. So my name's Patrick. Can you come up and tell me your name, please? I heard that these rooms might have been used for all kinds of different things, but if you could come up and tell me what was this room used for? How many spirits are stuck up here? I kind of like rubbed against the box right here on accident. How many spirits are trapped in this building? Okay, that's about a minute. Let's stop that. Let's go.
Power on.
Play that back. Alright, recording, EVP Session. Mallards, upstairs attic room, I guess room 2. So my name's Patrick. Can you come up and tell me your name, please? I heard that these rooms might have been used for all kinds of different things, but if you could come up and tell me what was this room used for? If you could come up and tell me what was this room used for? I don't know what that sound is. It might have been the... How many spirits are stuck up here? No, that was the box. I kind of like rubbed against the box right here on accident. How many spirits are trapped in this building? Jesus! What the hell was that? Jesus! What the hell was that? Oh my God! Oh, Jesus! Drop this stuff? What the hell was that sound? Oh, I like fell into the wall even. That was loud. Whatever that was insanely loud right here. Heard another whisper. I don't know. Nothing looks out of place. Oh my God. And my camera is almost half dead. That doesn't seem right. Oh my God. Okay, so A little freaked out because something heavy. Alright. Guys, I haven't even got night vision yet. I'm walking around with a light on. I can't even imagine how horrifying it's going to be when I turn the lights off. Jeez. Well, thank you. Thank you for interacting with me. It sounded like something said out. Alright. I'm gonna head out of here then. Ooh. I heard that. Creepy crawl space. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go regroup for a second, dump some of this footage, turn off all the lights, turn off these lights, and I'm going full night vision. This place is nuts.